so I just went on a little journey finding kind of my way through personally coming to terms with my relationship with these passages by writing pieces having to do with these bits, just of the first 5 books of the Bible. I thought that was enough to, I mean, there's enough in the whole thing for a lifetime, but I just thought I would deal with the Torah first, and then maybe I'll get to other parts later. But I talked a little bit to friends who were far more devout than I about these passages, and a lot of people explain it away. Sounds like I'm being condescending, which I don't mean to be, but I didn't want to disinherit them from the tradition. I thought, well, this whole text, for better for worse, has been forming, you know, my Jewish identity for millennia, and I wanted to confront these things head on. And so these pieces kind of are a bit of therapy that you're seeing on stage for me, just kind of incorporating these weird aspects of this text that has been so crucial to my identity in the world. The math is honestly because of my dad. My dad's a math professor, and I grew up loving him, and he loved math, and I ended up loving math. But there's an aesthetic to the math that I like, and I think it's the same on a really meta level, the same aesthetic to the music that I like. I like things that are minimal and unexpectedly simple and surprisingly powerful. And I mean, you could say that about probably most disciplines, but I think in math and music, it's both really striking how you can take these tiny little ideas and they can explain huge reactions.
The entire piece. And there haven't been a lot of long phrases. There's one in the beginning that comes in and goes da, 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 da. And then there kind of happens again, and then there are some chords, but the contrast of like a soaring line over a chunky repeating ostinato hasn't really occurred yet for any length of time. And then suddenly the first violin comes in and plays and having this like thing up there that's suddenly like carrying the responsibility that hasn't appeared throughout the piece. It's kind of like this new quality, and then it's on again where everything's back in the tension and it's over.
Yeah, Xapno's been my dream for, I don't know, many years, certainly since I moved to New York. Yeah, I just noticed that it was really hard for some people to break into kind of the New York new music scene, and not as hard for others. And I didn't feel that that was necessarily linked to talent or experience all the time, that could be linked to connections, geography, money, all kinds of things. And I thought it would be great if there were just a little bit more of a clear, friendly structure in place so that people from different parts of the country or world could come to New York and want to be a part of a scene and not have to go broke paying for rehearsal space, or not have to wait until they're known to be programmed, or you know, need to awkwardly introduce themselves at other concerts to meet people. So I thought, great, if we could just make some kind of a community center the way you go to the Y and you make friends and you meet people over knitting class. Oh, well, if you have to write music and you have to rehearse and you want to put on concerts, if there could be an explicit community building aspect to that, that would be great. My heart grows 3 sizes when like 3 people who didn't know each other, who all moved to the city, all of a sudden are putting on a concert of piano trios. It's like, that would never have happened. Not for this space. So yeah, it's growing and it's quirky, but Xapno's my baby that will hopefully just keep growing and changing.